Cage Binds, Micah Frankel. We got Marquis Smith with us. How you doing, sir? How you feeling?
Doing, man? I'm doing really good. Feeling good. Life is good.
About to make that jump to the pro ranks. It's official. You got a date, November
5th, Dallas, Texas, for Xtreme Knockout. I'm fighting Jireh Torres-Umi, a Hawaiian guy. I know he's gonna be tough. He's 2-2 in the pros, and I'm super excited. Like making this big leap in my career. Going pro is one thing, but being a successful pro is what it's all about. So that's my main goal. Yes, I'm excited to be a pro athlete. That's always been a dream. I always thought it was gonna be football, but people told me I was a little dwarf and I was too small. So it's fighting, and I'm super excited for it. Now it's just time to be a successful pro MMA fighter.
Did it cap off and make ending the amateur run that much sweeter, having the title belt?
Oh man, it was the best. I was so happy. It was just a crazy week, honestly. I was at a concert one Tuesday in Arizona. I get the call, hey, you're fighting for a title next week. I get back into town, and then I'm heading to Dallas and training, and then we head out and we make weight, and we get the victory. And it was my first submission victory, and I was super excited because it was a choke we went over that week, and it was really amazing. It's just another step, and it was an amazing feeling to enjoy that with my team and bring it back home.
And now, team's changing a little bit, full-time now, heading out to Texas, Team Takedown.
Yes.
Pro ranks, it's the pro jobs, you're taking this professionally serious.
Yes. Head sensei, Coach Josh Lanier, he is opening up an affiliate gym to Team Takedown. He was part of the original Team Takedown team with Hendricks, Rolshaw, all those big names. So to be a part of something so great, and to be a part of a brand new affiliate gym that's just starting out, I'm excited to be a foundation fighter for the name, the brand, Team Takedown. It's huge, It doesn't put any extra pressure on me, but it's amazing to know that everything's just getting real. Things are getting real, so I have to take everything and be more professional about everything. I've always tried to treat it that way, but now it's 10 times more serious. Got an image to keep, and I also have other people that I'm representing, so I gotta be on my A game.
And then the decision to make that move, how tough was that, leaving Albuquerque here and heading out to Dallas?
Oh man, it's been tough, man. One thing I can say is that this past year of my fight career has been full of sacrificing, moving from Albuquerque to San Antonio, Texas, just to get away and get my mind right, then deciding that I was going to get back into the fight game, and then coming back to such a big fight in my amateur career, taking on the #1 dude at the time. My life has just been full of sacrifice this year, leaving my daughter, leaving my family. It's tough, but I have to make it worth it now. I'm making all these sacrifices, so I'm not forced to, but I want to be successful because of that.
Now, it's a business. How hard is it getting this first fight, though?
Oh my gosh, it was ridiculous hard. It was so hard. I was supposed to fight 2 times. I was supposed to fight September 23rd in Oklahoma. I was supposed to fight October 1st in Arizona. Both guys pulled out. I'm not naming anybody, but they said it was a risky fight, things like that, whatever.
Didn't know this was boxing.
What was that?
Didn't know this was boxing, where you try to manage your career.
It almost felt like the whole Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather trying to make it happen for years type thing. But aside from that, if everyone's goal is to be at the top, we're all gonna meet somewhere. So I'm just glad that Jireh Torres took this fight. I'm blessed that he took it. I'm blessed for the opportunity, and I'm gonna make sure to capitalize on it.
Now, as we talk, you're getting ready to make that move. You're going to be heading to Team Takedown. How hard and bittersweet and emotional was it the last practice here at Lookouts PFS?
Oh man, it was bittersweet. I sat there after like our last wrestling practice, and you know that gym revived so many guys. You know, so many guys that thought it was over. So many guys that just didn't have hope to even fight again. You know, I was one of them. And you just get all of us in the gym, and we became a family. And you know, it's tough. It's tough because we build a brotherhood. But you know, we all had the same goal. We all had the same goal to be at the top. And you know, the guys always say, well, we're gonna go down to Texas. We're gonna go down to Texas and get this work. So I look forward to that. We all support each other, and you know, everyone a part of that team is gonna do great things, and you're gonna hear everyone's name from that gym at the top. You know, you got Aaron Taylor, you got Casey Yates, you have Jonah Archuleta. You know, you have these guys, and you got Kane. You know, you have all these guys that are just gonna do such amazing things. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be where I am, because they were the ones that pushed me. They were the ones that helped me accomplish so many things in this year, just taking on the opponents I have. They sacrificed time with their families to come help me train, so I really appreciate them for that.
Jireh Torres, the opponent, you've mentioned him a few times. He's got more experience than you. He's already fourth fight. This is what it took to get you to make your pro debut.
Yeah.
Somebody with 4 fights.
Yeah.
What do you do to nullify that experience?
Oh man, nothing. Like, I just do me. You know, I just have fun and keep training, keep working hard. The 4 fights, this is what I asked for. This is what I signed up for. I don't want the easy fights. I don't want the gimme fights. Like, I don't want the, hey, can you find me an opponent that has more losses than more wins type guy. I want to fight dudes that are experienced, because when the big shows look at me, like, I want them to see that, damn, he's been fighting dudes with names from the beginning of his career. I mean, from everyone that I fought in my amateur career has had a name. And everyone that I has fought in my amateur career, people doubted me because their record was, they had way more fights than me and things like that. And we continue just to show them that it doesn't matter. You know, numbers do lie. The records don't mean anything until we fight. We still have to fight. And the 2-2 thing, his 4 fights, it doesn't mean anything to me. He's just another opponent. I respect him. But at the same time, at this point in my career, every fight is important. If I lose, so much is getting taken from the people around me, and I can't let that happen. So that's why none of that stuff matters to me.
And then you as a fighter, what's the biggest focus on your growth? Where do you think you need to improve the most?
Biggest growth is, my coaches are gonna laugh when they watch this, but my diet discipline. You know, I'm still eating cookies, I'm still eating cheeseburgers. I'm actually right next to a Wendy's right now as we're doing this interview, and you know, I'm smelling the fries. I might go get some. But you know, on a serious note, aside from that, you know, just keep improving in my ground game. I've been working on my ground game a lot, and my jiu-jitsu, you know, it's gotten so much better, and I'm like really loving it. My coach told me, you know, at this point in your career, you have to start loving everything, or you're going to be very one-dimensional. And when he told me that, I took it to the heart, and I said, man, well, it's time for me to be Abu Dhabi champion then, because I'm ready to learn so much about jiu-jitsu and keep it going and just be a well-rounded MMA fighter and a great athlete.
And now with November 5th, got about 6 weeks of a full camp for this specific one?
Yes, sir.
That's the plan?
Yes, sir. 6 weeks of hard training, 2-a-days, 3-a-days in the old hot Dallas, Texas. So, you know, it's nothing to me. I want to work. I want to bust my butt. I want to work all day. That's what I'm making these sacrifices for. When I'm training, that's all I do. So it's not like I'm like, oh, I have to go to work and then go to training. Literally, training is work for me. So, I mean, I'm blessed to do that, to be able to wake up and do this every day. Like, who doesn't want to do it? 6 weeks of this? Like, sign me up. Sign me up to be in the gym 24/7 and get punched in the face and punch people in the face and do all that fun stuff.
We're closing the chapter on the amateur career, starting the new book with the pro run.
Yes, sir.
What did you learn most from the amateurs?
Oh man, it was a great learning experience. You know, I learned that just being focused is the #1 key. Staying humble, and having fun with this, man. Just having fun. The moment that I stopped having fun with it, I had to take a break from it, and then I got my mind right, and I just started having fun with it. And ever since then, and like just being active, like I used to always want to be the person to fight and then take a long break off and then fight again. But now I'm like, I'll fight, and then I'll text my coach like 2 weeks later, like, so do we have anything yet? Like, can I fly out to camp? Like, I'm ready to go now. Like, come on. And like, there's times where they have to tell me like, when we get a fight, you'll be the first person to know. But I'm like, oh, I'm so antsy now. I like, especially now going pro, I'm just ready to climb the ranks. And you know, I'm starting at ground zero again. You know, I'm 0-0 now. No one knows my name in the pro ranks, and it's so amazing because even though I had a good, great amateur career of going undefeated, I'm ready to do it now in the pro ranks where it really counts. So, you know, I'm hoping to do this interview again, but right before a UFC debut or a Bellator debut or a World Series of Fighting debut. So, you know, that's the goal, man. That's the goal.
Thank you for the time.
Yes, sir.